Okay, great. So, aloha and welcome everyone to Tao Healing for Finances Practice Group. So, as you join us on live stream, please say hello, let us know who is with us. If you're watching this recording on YouTube, welcome to you too. Master Gina will be joining us very soon. My name is Hardeep, and today we have Bhavna, a special guest from India. She's usually joining us on live stream, but today we actually have her here in Hawaii with us. So happy to be here with Bhavna, with Master Gina, and coming into Thanksgiving, where all the holidays are beginning, and it's a really exciting time for everyone. But there's also a lot of, holidays bring with them also a lot of stress and other things. So it's great to keep our practices going, to keep connecting to our treasures, to love, peace, and harmony, to Master Shah's chants and teachings, so we can stay grounded and keep our heart open and, flourish throughout the holiday season. So thank you all for joining us. Let us connect, let us welcome in the soul world and chant love, peace, and harmony. So please sit up straight with your feet flat on the ground and your back away from the chair. Back straight, neck straight. Take a deep breath and relax your shoulders. And we will place our hands in the soul light prayer position. So your left hand in front of your heart chakra or message center. Your right hand pointed up to heaven. Both hands slightly curved and with some space between your hands and your body. This is our body power. Take another deep breath and relax. For your mind power, visualize a ball of golden light inside your lower abdomen. So let us focus on grounding first. Where you put your mind is where the healing goes. So when we visualize golden light in our lower abdomen, our intention is that we want to ground ourselves, we want to boost our foundational energy, which is all in our lower abdomen. So visualize like the sun, a mini version of the sun, ball of golden light inside your lower abdomen, shining golden light in all directions, head to toe, skin to bone. For sound power, we will chant love, peace, and harmony, but first let us connect and call in the souls. So let us say hello. Dear the Divine, the Tao, the Source. Dear all of our spiritual fathers and mothers in heaven. Dear our heavens teams and our protection teams. Dear all of the healing treasures, downloads, and blessings that we have received. Dear the Source Soul Song of love, peace, and harmony. We love you, we honor you, we deeply appreciate you. Please support our practice this evening as most appropriate. Please bless each of us to open our hearts and souls, to stay grounded, to really open our hearts and connect to the practices, to the teachings, to each other, and to all souls. We are here to serve not just the souls who join us, but really all humanity and all souls. And when we get together in a group and practice, every single soul benefits. And now, for our sound power, we will chant love, peace, and harmony. And we will chant in soul language, Chinese, English, and Hindi. And when Master Gina joins us, we can chant in Finnish. So take another deep breath in all the way down into your lower abdomen. Make sure you're sitting up straight but relaxed. And let us begin. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, la, li. Lula, lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Why washing her ling? Why chuan ren lei? Wan ling rong er mu shi shang. Shang ai ping an he xian. Shang ai ping an he xian. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. मुझे प्रेम मेरे दिल और आत्मा से, मुझे प्रेम सारी मानवता से, जोड़ो दिल और आत्मा साथ, प्रेम शांति और एकता, प्रेम शांति और एकता. So let us add a forgiveness practice into our chanting at this time. Dear all the souls whom we or our ancestors have ever hurt or harmed in any way, in any lifetime, especially connected with our finances, business, and career. We love you. We sincerely apologize for all the mistakes we've made, all of the financial blockages that we ever caused you in any way, through our thoughts, words, or actions, knowingly or unknowingly. And we sincerely ask for your forgiveness. Please forgive us. Forgive us for causing you any financial stress, for causing you debt, for ever taking advantage of you financially. Please forgive us. We vow never to repeat these mistakes. We have committed to serving, to aligning with love, forgiveness, compassion, light, and more. We will serve. We will continue to purify and serve. We humbly ask you to please forgive us. Dear all souls who have ever hurt or harmed our ancestors or us in any lifetime, especially connected with finances, business, career, or any related aspect, we love you and we forgive you completely and unconditionally for your mistakes. You do not owe us anything anymore. Please open your hearts to receiving our forgiveness. We release any past pain that we ever held, and you are free to move on. with your soul journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We humbly ask all souls we invited to give and receive forgiveness to join us in chanting love, peace and harmony now. So we can all release our past hurt and come together as one in love, peace and harmony. We are so grateful that we can call you and practice with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let us sing another round. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, la, li. Lula, lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Oh, I washing her ling. Oh, I chuan red lay. Wan ling rong her moon shi shan. Shan mai bin an her xie. Shan mai bin an her xie. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace and harmony. Love, peace and harmony. I'll sing in Hawaiian and then we'll sing in Hindi. E aloha mai ia'u. E aloha kakoa pau. E pili mai pu'uwai kako. Aloha malielo kahi. Aloha malielo kahi. Okay, in Hindi. मुझे प्रेम मेरे दिल और आत्मा से. मुझे प्रेम सारी मानवता से. जोड़ दिल और आत्मा साथ. प्रेम शांति और एकता. प्रेम शांति और एकता. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We ask all the souls that we invited to please stay with us till the end of our practice today, so we can continue to remove our blockages, continue to serve each other, and create more love, peace, and harmony. How do you feel, Bhavna?
It's very, very powerful.
Yeah. It was just a short practice, but did you have any experience?
Very powerful. In fact, with these practices, I can share that my parents were going through very financial crisis about 6 months back.
Okay.
And I was able to join in the live stream just the day I got the news that they were going through this crisis. Master Gina helped me join this practice, and the situation has transformed so much that just before I came to India, they gifted me with a washing machine.
Wow.
So
thank you,
thank you, Master Shah, and thank you to these practices.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Bhavna. That is powerful.
Yes.
That's a very powerful experience. We have online with us, we have Michelle from LA. Hi, Michelle. We have Andy Marie and we have Monica who have said hi so far. We have a few other people, so if you haven't said hello yet, please log in to the live stream you can type in to the chat and we can hear from you. We'd love to hear from you, how you're doing, and if there's any specific requests that you have, we can address those in our practice. Uh, but in the US, we're heading into Thanksgiving this week, so we thought we would do some gratitude practices. And just like Bhavna shared a story, we all have stories and all have so much in our lives that we can be more grateful for. We can really never have enough gratitude. Every single day, no matter what is going on, no matter how much testing or stress we are going through, there's always more to be grateful for. Yeah, we had some experiences lately that I would like to share, and then we will do a practice and invite everyone to share what they're grateful for, and then we will chant together. So we had some powerful experiences during the recent Dao retreat with Master Shah when Yanan and I, we knew that just to be there with Master Shah is a huge blessing. The chances to be with him are getting rare. So to be able to make it there in person was already pretty huge. But the day we landed there, we got a call from our bank in Hawaii. And they said that there are some charges on your card that we wanted to ask you about. They don't seem right. So then when the lady read the charges out to me, most of them were false charges, fraudulent charges from Florida and places like that. And this was as soon as we landed, as soon as we got to the hotel room, this happened. So at first it was a little shocking, but then I realized there's no coincidence. Every testing, everything always happens at the right time. And it became clear that this was actually the best thing that could happen to us at that time. Because it gave us the experience of, okay, you're in a new place. You cannot use your bank card. That's where, all the money is. You have a little bit on your credit card. You can just use about that for daily food and everything. And that gave us a chance to be so detached and to so appreciate everything we had at that time. So just to be in that field, every time Master Shah has a retreat, he creates a field for us to be in. Just to be in that field, we felt so blessed. And then every day to hear the teachings and do the practices with Master Shah, with all the other teachers, and to know that we had no attachment to honoring for any services or anything because we could not. Because the bank told us that the new card will arrive 7 to 10 days later by the time we'll be back in Hawaii. So it allowed us to be in complete detachment and complete gratitude. Attachment and gratitude cannot happen together. When you're attached to something, you're not grateful. When you're grateful, you cannot be attached. So it was a real teaching and a beautiful blessing of detachment and gratitude that we were able to go through at that time. Yeah, that was a very amazing experience. And then, we have our small soul healing business. We're working to grow it. But then one of the things we realize with the soul healing business is that every time you do some work, you send the bill out to your clients and then they can pay when they can pay. So you kind of, you cannot do much about that. So we had some payments that were due for a while, at least a month or so. So what I did was yesterday or day before, I did a forgiveness practice around delayed payments. And then I traced my Dao calligraphy of Dao Chai Fu, which is the source bestows abundance. And all I ask for is please bless the invoices that are not yet paid. Please remove the Shen Qi Jing blockages, which are the soul, heart, mind, and body blockages that are connected with these invoices that have not yet been paid. Because what was happening was one of our clients was having trouble paying the invoice, which he had not experienced before. So he was going through his testing, and it was testing for us too. So I did the forgiveness practice. I traced the calligraphy for just a few minutes. And then a few hours later, one of the invoices that had not been paid for over a month, we received a payment without sending another reminder. It just happened within hours. That was a confirmation. And this other client who was having trouble even opening the invoice, he said that I'm able to open the invoice now. Next day he emailed me. He said I'm able to open the invoice now, but then he was having some other blockages with his card. But that was also a teaching for me, because the blessing he was requesting was for his finances. So when we are about to get a big blessing, sometimes the testing comes up. So he was getting tested in terms of his card not working or not being able to open the invoice and stuff. Part of it is his karma, but of course part of it was mine, because all these invoices were delayed. So I cleared my part by doing the forgiveness practice and then tracing the calligraphy. And then for his part, he is continuing to do his practices, but at least things are moving along. There is progress. So we're absolutely, very grateful for any blessing, any miracle, even a small one, like a little, movement or a little progress on invoices. We have to say thank you for any progress, any little change for the better, even if it's not the final perfect end result that we expect. Every little step of the way, we just need to say thank you. And then yesterday, we got a letter in the mail from California, from the California Tax Board, saying that you have an account that is in collections, you have unpaid taxes, and you owe us $4,200 and something. This is from California. We just got this letter yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
From 2012. And apparently, the letter was as if this is the very last letter. Welcome, Master Gina.
How come our picture's so small?
Oh, I just didn't click on this.
Oh, okay.
So we got this letter in the mail yesterday, and it said you owe us $4,200 and something from 2012, from 4 years ago. Unpaid taxes.
You didn't live in California 4 years ago, did you?
We were moving to Hawaii, so we stayed in California for 1 month in 2012.
$4,000.
So, of course, at first it was a little scary, but also confusing. And then, we kind of got over that initial surprise or initial shock, and we tried calling them yesterday and they were closed. So we said, okay, first thing in the morning, tomorrow we're going to call them and find out. So before I called them, I did a forgiveness practice, and I traced the Tao Te Chai Fu calligraphy. I asked for a blessing, a peaceful resolution for this matter. And while I was doing the forgiveness practice and the tracing, I actually had an image of Mother Lakshmi. And that picture of the paper, with the 4,000 something.
Mm-hmm.
And she came to that number, and that number dropped to 0. I was like, wow, that would be amazing if that happened in one practice. But, no attachments. I was ready to call them and find out what's going on. And, okay, if there is something, we don't know what, but we mainly just needed to find out the truth. So I called them this morning after doing the practices, after the tracing. And I think because of the practice and because of the tracing, I was grounded enough that I could actually talk to them and not just take their information at face value. I could actually talk to them into going a little deeper and finding out what's going on. And when she did, she said, oh, you don't owe us anything.
Oh my God.
So sometimes, it's our fear or other blockages that we see something on paper, something that looks so official, and then we just kind of part of our emotion and mind already believes it.
Crazy.
But because of the practices, I was able to stay there and just ask them without, panicking or without stress or anything,
Mm-hmm.
to look into it. And then she put me on hold. She went away for 5 minutes or so to do her research, and then she came back and said,
Wow.
"You don't know us anything."
Did she know where that letter came from? What were they thinking?
She said that actually your case has already been forwarded to our agent, and she gave me the agent's number. So officially, I was not even supposed to be talking to her,
Mm-hmm.
but because she said we sent you a letter in September saying your case has been forwarded to this agent.
Mm.
So if I had been talking to this agent, it probably wouldn't have resolved because the agent doesn't know much about they don't have all the data. They don't have all the information. I was blessed to talk directly to the tax board.
Mm.
So she could look into it, because if she was just going by the notes on the case, that this case has already been forwarded, the problem is that you didn't file a tax return in 2012 in California and you owe this much. That's all. Superficially, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
If I had been talking to the agent, that's probably all she would have known.
Mm.
But because we never got that letter,
Mm-hmm.
the first letter we got was your case has gone into collection, and it came straight from the tax board. So we were able to call the tax board and resolve it with them.
Wow.
And she said, I'm going to email the agent and say this is done. And if she calls you, you just let her know.
Wow. Congratulations.
So that was such a big lesson again in, for one thing, trust and, do the practices. And definitely trust.
Mm-hmm.
Not to go into fear or worry when something like this happens. Just know that if we are clear in our heart and we're doing everything right, and we have the practices, because of course it's karma, no doubt about it. We just returned from California, and that's when this letter came when we were in California. This letter is from the California Tax Board.
Yeah.
So from 4 years ago. The case from 4 years ago. It's just too funny.
Too funny.
So that's what's been happening. Before you came, Master Gina, I was just sharing that I did a tracing blessing because we had some invoices from that weren't moving for our soul healing business.
Mm-hmm.
And few hours later, one of those invoices got paid.
Oh, great.
No need to send a reminder or anything.
Wow.
So I know because many businesses are kind of working with this, with delayed payments and stuff. So these practices absolutely work with clearing the soul blockages at all levels. And
I was just looking like, oh, this never got paid. Oh, they never paid me for this.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So it
I just made a little pile.
Wow. So that's what happened, and all this happened in the last few days. So I wanted to share that. It's been, there's still obviously a lot to learn, and we have had an amazing journey this year with all of you doing this practice every week. So thankful to all of you for joining us and continuing to practice with us. So let us go to do a gratitude practice at this time. Did you have anything, Master Gina, before we start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we can do is we can do a gratitude practice in our own words, and then we can get to the book.
Okay.
So we can just...
do we have a third one?
No, we don't have a third one right now. Actually, I have one in my backpack.
You do? Okay.
In my backpack. Yeah, right there. Thank you. So... whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, we can at least express our gratitude for everything in our life. So once again, please sit up straight with your feet flat on the ground. Your back straight, neck straight. We'll do a general gratitude practice, And then each of us can take a moment to go around and say thank you. And all of you on the line, when we are each speaking our messages of gratitude, expressing our gratitude, please type into the chat box in live stream your own gratitude messages. So once again, we can place our hands in the soul light prayer position, your left hand in front of your message center, right hand pointed up to heaven, your fingers curled. So dear the Divine, the Tao, the Source, and beyond, dear beloved Master Shah, dear all our spiritual fathers and mothers who have guided us, supported us through all our lifetimes, dear our heavens teams and our protection teams who are watching over us and guiding us, dear all of the soul healing treasures, downloads and blessings that we have received. And if you have received any financial downloads from Master Shah, we can invoke those as well. Dear all the financial downloads that we have received. Dear the Tao calligraphy of Tao Te Chai Fu, and all the countless saints, heavens, animals, subdivided temples and treasures within. We love you, honor you, deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the blessings, for all your care, all your guidance, all your love that you have given us in this lifetime and in past lifetimes. Thank you for all your teachings, all your protection. For all the forgiveness we have received. All of our karma, our mistakes that have been forgiven through the blessings we've received, through the practices we've done, through the forgiveness practice. We are so blessed in this lifetime to be able to go through and release many, many lifetimes of blockages through Master Shah's teachings, blessings and practices. Thank you for each day that we get to learn more, to serve more, to serve others with the love and light, with the divine treasures and blessings that we've received, to radiate that love and light out to others. Thank you for this most special, most blessed lifetime to be on earth at the same time with the divine Tao and Source presence in such a big way through Master Shah, through his divine channels, worldwide representatives, through all his healers, and through all the treasures that he has downloaded to Mother Earth and to humanity, animals, and more. Thank you. We thank you to the Source Soul Song of Love, Peace, and Harmony for helping to bring us all together, for really, literally changing the frequency and vibration of humanity and all souls on Mother Earth and beyond every time we chant the song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all the souls who have chanted with us. Thank all the souls who have ever joined us in this practice, to give forgiveness, to receive forgiveness, to give their gratitude. For it is in the power when we chant together that we can make the most difference, the biggest difference in our lives and in the lives of others. When we all come together to chant and to serve and to practice. We thank all souls in all universes who have ever given us, well, all souls in all universes for giving us their love, their forgiveness, their compassion, even those who gave us karmic lessons, spiritual testing, we thank you for making us who we are today, for helping us to purify, to move further on our soul journey. Thank you, our parents, our ancestors, in this lifetime and in all lifetimes. We thank the soul of our finances for being such an unconditional servant. We recognize that you are here to serve. Your only purpose is to serve. We thank you for teaching us all that you have taught us in the moments when we have had abundance and in the moments when we have had challenges. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for continuing to serve. We thank the souls of our businesses, our careers, our colleagues, all those who make it possible for us to serve humanity and all souls in every way that we can. We thank all of our teachers, and our teachers teach us for preparing us to serve in this way. Thank you, Master Shah. Thank you, Master Go. Thank you, the Divine, Thou Source, for all the teachings you have given us. Thank you all of the Divine channels for being the messengers of the Divine on Mother Earth at this time. We thank our own souls for choosing to be here on Mother Earth at this most blessed and most challenging time. To recognize, to take this opportunity to purify, to serve our fellow human beings and all souls by living here in physical form, by going through the ups and downs, the challenges, the unique challenges to this time on Mother Earth, by receiving, by opening our hearts to the Divine, Thou and Source teachings and practices, so we can actually transform ourselves, our loved ones, our ancestors, our fellow human beings, animals, Mother Earth, and all souls. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this lifetime and everything in it. Thank you. Okay. So now let us each offer our gratitude in our own words. Anything that comes to your heart at this time. So we'll ask Bhavna to begin. She's our special guest today, all the way from India. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Master Shah. Thank you, the Tao. Thank you, the Source. Thank you, Master Gina, and everybody for making this possible for me to join this retreat and receive so much of blessings from Master Shah, and to experience the first experience I had in the presence of Master Shah.
Wow.
Yes, so it was huge, and Master Shah is too kind, and I think how much ever gratitude we express is less. So he is beyond comprehension, and we need to thank him every moment for the blessings he gives us to save us and to save humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavna. And all those on live stream, please feel free to share your messages on the chat. So, Mr. Gina.
So, thank you everyone who is with us on our live stream tonight. Thank you for your dedication to us, to yourselves, to your soul journey, and to serving your community wherever you are in the world. Because we know that This is a very precious time. Like, all of our minutes of the day are very, very precious. So we really, really, really appreciate your being here with us this whole year, every week, and taking your time out to do the practices and to, let us all forgive one another. And I'm so grateful for all of the practices, but especially for the forgiveness practice and for the gratitude practice, because our forgiveness practice helps bring us closer together, because it enables us to, remove any kinds of blockages that we may have had between any of us. And we've had such a wonderful group here throughout the year. I am really, feeling close to everybody, and I'm extremely grateful for that relationship that we've developed over the year. And I'm so grateful to my family, to my parents for having my mom's ancestors from having come from Ireland to this country, and to my dad and his parents for having come to this country, because for me, having grown up in California and now being able to move to Hawaii, it's like I couldn't have planned a better life. And I'm so grateful to all of the land of Hawaii, and all of the animals, and all of the people, and nature, and the air, and the clouds, and all the water and everything here. Every day I feel so blessed to be alive and on Mother Earth and on this planet, on this island, learning and growing, and also so grateful for the technology that we can all reach out to each other all over the world. And I'm also really grateful to my patients. I have one right now. I have to go take her noodles out in 29 seconds. So that's going to be it.
Well, thank you, Master Shah.
Thank you. Love you.
Thank you, Master Gina. Wonderful. Wow, that was powerful. Thank you so much, Master Gina. And I'd also like to thank, every I don't usually give thanks to the mistakes that I've made. In fact, for a very long time I did suffer from a lot of guilt from holding on to those mistakes and, getting caught up in past mistakes. But thanks to the practices and blessings, it has transformed quite a bit. So I'd like to give thanks to all of the mistakes I ever made in any lifetime, because it brought me the opportunity to learn. The law of karma is most fair. It is not here to punish us. It is actually here to bring us back in alignment by teaching us our lessons. It is most fair. Heaven is most fair and most generous. So I am very grateful to the law of karma and to all of the mistakes I ever made, because they have brought me lessons in such unique ways, some that I've learned and some that I'm yet to learn. Because once those lessons are learned, they empower you. They empower us to actually serve in a way that nobody else can. So only my mistakes and my lessons can empower me to teach the wisdom that comes from them, from those experiences. Each person's lessons are completely unique, and it empowers them to bring their wisdom, to teach others, to serve others. So, as a result of all my past actions, good or bad, all my past mistakes, I have unique service to offer, and each of us is in a very unique position. to serve. That means we can learn from each and every soul, because each and every soul carries wisdom that we do not have. Because of their unique experiences, their unique lessons in life that they have learned over many, many lifetimes. So thank you for all these universal laws that are here to make us more empowered, to make us more pure, and to help us to serve each other till we can finally become one. Thank you. So we have some sharing online.
Yay!
Wow, okay. Monica says, wow, where to begin? And then she has a few more messages after that. She says, first of all, Daganan for everyone that brought us to Master Shah, for the opportunity to be here with you, for all the love we experience in this lifetime, all types of love. Dagan for all souls that forgive and those who come to attend our forgiveness practice. Dagan for my parents, and thanks to them I speak English and can understand you guys. Dagan for Master Gina in my life. She's one of my biggest blessings. And Dagan for Sunny and Yana, I love you so much. Dagan to the source for the way he created us. No words. Dagan for all my tests that brought me here. For all dreams that source put in our hearts, for humanity, Mother Earth, and all souls. Dagan because one time I had pre-cancer cells.
Yeah.
And Source healed me around 7 years ago. Thank you, Monica, for that very beautiful sharing. We have Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Says, I am so grateful for all the tools and treasures that we have been given by Master Shah to help us help others and ourselves. Yes, absolutely. That's an understatement, because really we have. Thank you, Michelle, for saying that. We have just so many tools, so many treasures, and just so many different ways to serve others and ourselves. Thank you. Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Says, I'm grateful for being able to start each day with a grateful heart and be of service to others and to help heal myself through my practices and learn lessons that come my way. Thank you, Andy. That's very profound. Thank you. You know, that's actually very true. To be aware of gratitude is a blessing. There are many souls who are unable to get out of the low frequency or the karma or the testing that they're in, to even be aware that they have the option of being grateful. So it's very profound that we are even aware of the option of being grateful. We have that awareness with us. Thank you. And Cynthia says,
hi, Cynthia.
Dagan and Master Gina, Yana, Sunny, and Soul Family. Love you all. Love you, Cynthia. Thank you for joining us. And that's all the messages so far.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So let us, if you have the Soul Over Matter book, we will do a gratitude practice from here. We will chant the 8th Da, which is Da Gan and the greatest gratitude. So we will learn the lines, the wisdom that comes with these, with the greatest gratitude, and then we will chant. So page 113, actually 114. Let's begin at 114. Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Love you, Sharon.
So happy and grateful to join you, Master Gina, Sunny, and Yanan, love you so much, and our whole soul family. Monica's again saying thank you, Master Gina, for all the blessings you've given us and all the programs you do for us. And she says, bless you, Bhavna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you.
Soon Monica will be coming to Hawaii.
Yay! Yes, Costa
Just
Rica
gonna
and
make
Hawaii,
that a
not far.
statement, yes.
You put that out
They're
there.
very
and it'll
close.
happen.
Yes.
You know, actually, if I wasn't living in Hawaii, probably the second most favorite place in the world is Costa Rica, outside of India and Hawaii. And I've been to Costa Rica only once, but absolutely loved it and loved the people there. Yeah, it's another Hawaii. So, the greatest gratitude. So we have 4 lines here. The first line is Ba Da Gan En. Ba means 8 or 8th in this case. And Da Gan En is the greatest gratitude. So the 8th of the 10 Da qualities is greatest gratitude. And Master Shah says gratitude is a key for further progress. If you receive financial abundance, be sure to show gratitude to the Tao Source, to heaven, to your physical business team, and more. Then you will receive more blessings from Tao Source, heaven, and your business team. We know in our hearts that gratitude is vital in every aspect of life. The second line is Dao Sheng De Yang. Dao is source, the ultimate creator. Sheng means create. De is the action or expression of the source. And Yang means nourish. So Dao Sheng De Yang means Tao Source creates everyone and everything, and then the action of Tao Source nourishes everyone and everything. So Tao creates and De nourishes. Everyone and everything cannot appreciate Tao Source and De enough. It is vital wisdom for a human being to realize the honor and blessing of Tao Source and De. And the third line is Zai Pei Si Hui. Zai Pei means cultivate, Se means bestow, and Hui means wisdom. So this line means Thou cultivates and bestows wisdom and intelligence upon everyone and everything. And the last line is Dao En Yong Tsun. Dao means source, En means favor, Yong Tsun means always exists. Dao En Yong Tsun means the favors and blessings that Tao Source bestows always remain in our hearts and souls. So let us practice. Let us just chant these lines first to get familiar with how to pronounce them, and then we will sing. So the first line, Ba Da Gan En. So let us repeat. Ba Da Gan En.
Ba Da Gan En.
Ba Da Gan En.
Ba Da Gan En.
Dao Sheng De Yang.
Dao Sheng De Yang.
Dao Sheng De Yang.
Dao Sheng De Yang.
Zai Pei Si Hui.
Zai Pei Si Hui.
Zai Pei Si Hui.
Zai Pei Si Hui.
And Dao En Yong Tsun.
Dao
En Yong Tsun.
Dao En Yong Tsun.
Dao En Yong Tsun.
So let us just chant these 4 lines, and then we will add the tune to it. Ba Da Gan En. Dao Sheng De Yang. Zai Pei Si Hui. Dao En Yong Tsun. Ba Da Gan En, Dao Sheng De Yang, Zai Pei Si Hui, Dao En Yong Sun. Ba Da Gan En, Dao Sheng De Yang, Zai Pei Si Hui, Dao En Yong Sun. Wow, just saying that 3 times already starts to feel, I start to feel more, just more peaceful. My heart starts to open more. We haven't even said hello to the lines or started singing yet, so let us say hello to this mantra. So, dear the Tao Source Mantra,
Dear the Tao Source Mantra,
Ba Da Gan En,
Ba Da Gan En,
Dao Sheng De Yang,
Dao Sheng De Yang,
Zai Pei Si Hui,
Da Zai Pei Si Hui,
Dao En Yong Sun.
Dao En Yong Sun.
Dear soul-minded body of the greatest gratitude,
Dear soul-minded body of the greatest gratitude,
we love you, honor you, and deeply appreciate you.
we love you, honor you, and deeply appreciate you.
Please bless us
Please bless us
to open our hearts and souls
to open our hearts and souls
to the greatest gratitude.
to the greatest gratitude.
Help us to give and receive
Please help us to give and receive
gratitude
gratitude
freely and without blockages.
freely and without blockages.
Help us to appreciate everything in our lives
Help us to appreciate everything in our lives
and to see everything as a blessing.
and to see everything as a blessing.
Help us to appreciate all the abundance that we have.
Help us to appreciate all of the abundance that we have
so we can welcome even more abundance into our lives.
so that we can welcome even more abundance into our lives
And use it to serve.
and use it to serve.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so now let us put the tune in. Oh, and Monica is very excited by our invitation to Hawaii.
Yay!
And Yanan is saying aloha from the center.
Oh, aloha, Yonan, love you.
And Monica says, after the little chanting we did, my heart got so hot already.
Wow.
Okay, so be ready for more. We're going to start chanting with the tune. So let us do this one line at a time. Ba Da Gan En. Let us repeat. Ba Da Gan En. A few more times. Ba Da Gan En. Ba Da Gan En. Ba Da Gan En. One more time. Ba Da Gan En. How? And our next line. Dao Sheng De Yang. 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 One more time. Dao Sheng De Yang. How? And the third line. Zai Pei Si Hui. 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 And our next line. Dao En Yong Sun.
Dao En Yong Sun.
Dao An Yong Tsun. Dao An Yong Tsun. Dao An Yong Tsun. One more time. Dao An Yong Tsun. How? So let us put the 4 lines together now. We'll start slowly. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun.
Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun.
Badagan
An
Dao
Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. Let us chant silently. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. And one more time out loud. Badagan An Dao Shang Yang Zai Pei Zi Hui Dao An Yong Tsun. How. Thank you. So how was that practice for everyone? Please, those who are joining us online, please share with us so we can hear from you. How about you, Master Gina? The practice today.
I feel it's interesting. I don't really know how to describe it, but I feel like almost like more solidity coming into me.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Like strengthening. Yeah.
That's great. How about you, Bhavna?
I felt light in every part of my body, every part of my soul house, and I was feeling that every single system was developing more and more gratitude and just settling down and getting grounded.
Wow.
So it was huge.
That's very profound. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I felt a lot more opening inside and more. It's very interesting because it's sort of opposite to what Master Gina felt. She felt this solidity and the strengthening. I felt the softness come over. So each one gets exactly what is perfect for them. I also, during the chanting, I felt like I need to refer to the book. And I found this. Master Shah gives us a little more wisdom for the greatest gratitude. I'll read this by the time, in the meantime, while everyone online is sharing. One of the messages or wisdoms with the greatest gratitude is to acknowledge that humanity and heaven being working together. So at the bottom of page 116, Master Shah says, Tien Ren He. And a profound ancient spiritual wisdom is Tien Ren He. That means human beings, heaven and human beings join as one. Or like Master Shah likes to say, the bigger universe and the smaller universe join as one. And the other teaching he gives us here is so profound. He says on page 117, Mo Shu Zai Ren, Cheng Shu Zai Tien. It means planning depends on Mother Earth's team or the human team. Success depends on heaven's team.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's very amazing. So I was just guided to read this part of the book when we were chanting, and it's very, very profound. Planning depends on the Mother Earth's team or the human team, and success depends upon heaven's team. So that's what these 4 lines are trying to tell us. That the Tao creates, and then the expression of the Tao, which is here among us, nourishes. So everything that is being created and that is being maintained and sustained is really coming from the source. So let us keep that big blessing or the favor of the Tao always in our hearts as we go about our service every day. That's another layer to these 4 lines. So let us not forget. So, Monica shares with us, she says, my heart is still so hot and I feel abundant. I feel my gratitude is growing. Cynthia says, baby Asher is kicking away. And she says, my heart feels lighter, happier, vibrations of so much love. Thank you, Cynthia. And thank you, baby Asher. Michelle says, I feel great. I have never done this chant before, so thank you. And Ajay Mittal says, any relation?
My husband.
Your husband. Hi, Ajay. Ajay Mittal says, I feel gratitude from inside. I feel gratitude from inside growing. Dagan and, Dagan and, Dagan and. Thank you for joining us, Ajay. Thank you, thank you, thank you for practicing with us.
And can I make a little announcement? So we're for anyone who wasn't on the chanting channel earlier, Gail Pang, who's a divine channel in training here in Hawaii, and I are doing a little reading study group every morning, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Hawaii time, and so we're going to be starting on the Soul Over Matter
wonderful.
book. I think I don't know if we're starting tomorrow or the next day, but I think we're starting tomorrow. And I actually thought we were starting yesterday, but for some reason that didn't happen. Okay. So anyway, we're going to start reading this book, and then we're going to go through all the practices.
That's amazing. Soul Over Matter is just such a profound book, and I myself have not read it fully, but I really, really want to. This is such a, it looks like such a small book compared to Master Shah's other books, but it's really, the essence is all within. That's why it's so powerful. Okay, so thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for practicing with us. We will close with. Oh, did you have any announcements about? Are you doing your Thursday practice this Thursday? Or?
Thank you. I think what I'm going to do on Thursday is I'll do the chanting channel because it's a holiday here, so I'll do it from home. And then after the chanting channel, we'll do about an hour to an hour and a half of readings on Facebook Live.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Thank you. So let us give our closing gratitude to all the souls who joined us for this practice, whether to bless the practice, to give forgiveness, receive forgiveness, just to chant with us. We thank the soul of our finances, business, and more, every single soul that we invited at the beginning of today's practice. And of course, thank you to Master Shah for really bringing us together and making all of this possible for us. So let us close with 3 thank yous, 3 love yous, and 3 gong songs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song.
Ahoy ho.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you.
Aloha.
Good night.
Bye bye.